Okay, so previously we took a look at this expanded universe figure from back in the 90s. Kind of my way of pointing out they fly now is ridiculous in the post Return of the Jedi era, since at least in the Legends we were seeing these space troopers even carded as action figures. And I also showed in that video, and I'm going to link to that video so you get the background, that we had space troopers that were shown outside of the Death Star in the original Star Wars. Okay, so this is not, something that's new. But then what I picked up was this figure right here. This one I got from Tungori. Let me go ahead and pull it out of the package so that you can see it clearly. Not package, it's just a bag, really. So what we essentially have is a Stormtrooper, and it's vintage style articulation with the bendable knees and swivel ankles and wrists and the whole bit. The helmet is very similar to the TIE Fighter in that it's got a breathing apparatus that goes to a chest box. In fact, in lore, I guess you would assume that it's basically the same kind of helmet, just without the rounded flight element on the outside. Now, one of his accessories is this jump pack, which looks a great deal like a Mandalorian backpack, jetpack. And it just clips onto the back. And there we go. And if you're a fan of Clone Wars and Rebels and so forth, the connection between the Stormtroopers and the Mandalorians, the Battle of Mandalore and so forth. And the use of troopers having flight packs. So again, this is not something new. In lore, this goes back to before the Battle of Yavin, right? He's equipped with the regular sidearm for a Stormtrooper. Anyway, the story on this guy is that it comes from the actual date stamp on the back here, and there's no way you could see this. I could barely see it not using the camera. It's date stamped 2005, but it was actually released in 2011. And that was actually in a Star Tours box set that you can only get at Disney World, Disneyland, whatever. So again, we are talking about a Disney exclusive that they were selling back in 2011, before we ever had, this stupid joke in their stupid joke of a sequel trilogy. But it was the Hasbro Search for the Rebel Spy. And it was a action figure representation of what was going on in the Star Tours story at the time. Okay? And this Imperial Skytrooper had been released previously with Ambush at Star Tours, with the set, but you were able to get him separately because he's kind of a troop builder, right? So in the Search for the Rebel Spy box set, you only got the one, and it subsequently was sold as troop packs. You could get two of them with. There was another. A box set where you could get two of these with, I think it was Darth Vader and and Boba Fett, I think, or another Mandalorian. I'm not sure exactly. And you could get this figure separately. Obviously, I got this one unpackaged. This came from Tungori, so I picked up 3 of them. I didn't feel that I needed that many, but I figured in case one of them I wanted to do a custom, take the gray paint off it. I'm not sure. But I just wanted to show you one more example of how this is not a big, new thing, in the post Return of the Jedi era. In fact, if we go back to Legends and we talk a little bit about the Imperial Jump Trooper, who looks a little bit different. He looks like his helmet is more based on a like a Scout Trooper type helmet. But it's basically the same concept with the flight pack and so forth and regular armor. And this character came out with The Force Unleashed, The Force Unleashed 2, Star Tours The Adventure Continues, Rebellion 1, Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. So, this goes back a ways, this concept of and again, this is Legends, but it's not new information, okay? I hope we can lay this joke to rest, but it's also an excuse for me to share this figure that I'm kind of fired up about and I kind of enjoyed and wanted to share with you all. Thanks so much. Hit the like button if you did like it, and I hope to see you on the next one. Take care.